that can utilize it. He didn't get it in the previous game, but I think this is an item that we might see for some position 4 heroes.
Yeah, zero
Like
fluffy
Pango.
hats so far has me very, very disappointed. I want to see some hats.
Fluffy hat gang.
Fluffy hat fan club, let's go. Maybe we get to finally see one and get our lovely hats on. But this mid lane is going to be quite interesting. It's Invoker versus Iceberg, Shadow Fiend, two classic matchups, and two classic players playing them as well. Who's going to come out? I'm not sure.
There's also 3 heroes starting out bottom. They want to see where the Chen is, and then CM is going to TP to the lane where the Chen is, if needed. Phoenix is bottom, so GH going to look to TP top. And on the side of Miracle top lane, he actually blocked a lot, so he can try and get level 2 right away. But Navi did not allow him to do that.
Does want to fly? He might just lose his life here. The right clicks come through and they bring him down. That'll be a first blood straight off the bat. NIGMA catch him out and they get the kill on to the Phoenix.
Yeah, it looks like Kuro is just going to TP top. CM completely out of mana after getting that first blood onto the Phoenix. Will not be a lot of help to the Morphling. That's a pretty good start for NIGMA, just like that. It was Nature's Prophet, Mind Control, also gained that kill, so it's going to get a lot of early game stats coming out. Wraith, and that's his choice.
Interesting. Wants the extra damage, wants the extra stats in the lane just to try and bully V-Tune as much as physically possible. Very clear aim. Meanwhile, mid lane, we're getting pretty low to the raises of Iceberg, but Iceberg out of mana, so can't finish the job. Just a bit of harassment, just giving his pickle a bit of a tickle. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, actually SF got pretty significant buff, not because of Shard, but because of his level 1 raise, only costing 75 mana. Previously costing 90 mana, quite significant, as Shadow Fiend level 1 needs to spam a lot of raises just to get to that level 2 without getting too many creeps denied.
That's going to be a pretty critical difference actually when it comes to just these early laning phases and trying to get a couple of creeps in pre-Necromastery right click damage. Yeah, Iceberg going to be happy about that. Meanwhile, down the bottom lane, a bit of harassment being thrown in the way of V-Tune. It's all good though. There's a lot of damage between these two. Nature's Prophet with these treants do a lot of work. We're expecting V-Tune to retreat to the jungle relatively early here. Oh, Phoenix doesn't have an Icarus dive, doesn't even have level 2 yet, and the body block's coming in from Mind Control. They're going to get the kill. Down goes the Phoenix again in the bottom lane. Oh dear, V-Tune left alone once more. Meanwhile, up at top, Kuro being pretty followed here as Miracle jumps on through, kills off the creep. Just wants to get rid of Roger's little annoying harpy. But it's taken a lot of damage from Gen in the process as well. Just trading some spells, trading some hits, nothing really happening up here in the top lane.
Yeah, Miracle is so happy in this lane. He's level 3, he's got still a decent amount of sustain. Lane enemy is a Chen that can't really have a lot of kill threat onto Morphling. General is the one who's being pressured up at the moment. He does pretty good denies because of the first wave. The lane's only going to get harder for him.
Yeah, it's the pressure's going to start to mount up. That's when things start to get ugly. Luckily, I mean, there's a lot of jungling potential on both teams. Like, both teams are going to be able to jungle very happily from like level 4 onwards, pretty much. So.
Wee is having so much pressure on him. Constantly low HP, but so is Iceberg. You know, Iceberg has an empty bottle now. Oh, here it is. We's fight for the kill.
There we go. They jump in. Cold snap. The MP. The tornado is going to be enough to bring down Iceberg. A couple of right clicks will be required, and he's not going to find it. There's also a ghost chasing at Wee right now. I don't think he's going to be in too much trouble. He's got a fairy fire as well, but it is going to be super annoying as it slows him down.
Oh,
it's going to get the regen deny as well, isn't it? Oh no, we are so mad. He's just like, oh god.
That was huge. That regen. Get it, and now the Shadow Fiend is going to be able to keep back mid. Pen can't bring him. So actually, because of this new Pen Divine Favor just being a passive, very possible players are just early. It does provide a lot of potential damage output.
Yeah, that's true.
No need for that Divine Favor.
Yeah, Penitence is a very underrated spell. Sometimes you don't even notice it, but man, it really packs a punch.
18% slow and 30 attack speed to everyone that target. That's a lot, even level 1.
These heroes which just like to sit on the front line or be a bit more aggressive, and then England's got to rethink when there's Chen in the game as Wee goes down in the middle lane solo to Iceberg. He gets caught out.
Yep. Invoker.
Top lane, they're going to get the kill onto Kuro. General's going to go down in response though as Miracle gets himself in and gets himself the kill. Pretty good trade, I would say, from NIGMA, especially as Miracle gets all that lovely solo XP.
Definitely. The big concern though is Iceberg getting that solo kill onto the Invoker. Now level 6.5, 1 level ahead of Wee at the moment. That's what happens when the enemy hero goes back to base, heals up, and you don't get your regen. He was just sitting there with like 300 HP, getting pressured.
Mind Control taking some hits here from Always Wanna Fly as he just sits on top of him with these Fire Spirits, and Mind Control's going to piece out, TP back to base, and then teleport back in with the teleportation.
Are fortified.
Got that power
Radiant
tread.
structures are fortified.
So, V-Tune surprisingly doing very well in this lane, although Always Wanna Fly died twice and left him all by himself.
That's not a bad time at all. This Drow's able to just
Mid lane.
In again, onto Iceberg. Does the job. In comes Mind Control with the dust, with the trees. There's enough damage though. Iceberg is going to get away on 30 HP. They can't finish the job. He gets himself out. Meanwhile, Kuro dies up in the top lane. Fly sticking around for rather a long time here, and now the trees off cooldown once again. Their attack speed very slowed by the Fire Spirits. Is it going to make a difference? No, it's not, as a Cult Knight comes through, and they will at least be able to kill off the Phoenix. A consolation prize, but not who they wanted at all.
Definitely, that was a big kill onto Iceberg. He's level 7. Always Wanna Fly coming in clutch with that dive, just slowing down the Invoker and the Nature's Prophet. He died because he had to use a dive, right, to save Iceberg. Still, very good play from Always Wanna Fly.
Very much worth it. Every time Iceberg comes back to this middle lane, Wee is just constantly spamming out the MP onto him, just wants to try and take away his mana, stop him being able to jungle as easily. That's his purpose. Meanwhile,
first item.
V-Tune. He's getting wrapped around upon. Going for the TP out. It has been pinged though. Kuro finds him, drops down the Fire Blast, and now V-Tune is in a whole world of hurt. No one coming to help out this Drow Ranger. V-Tune is just going to get run down as the Frostbite comes through. Desperately goes for a last hit. Won't even take the range creep. And there's V-Tune dying a sad death in the bottom lane.
Very sad death because he doesn't have a TP anymore to come back bottom. This tower's going to be under a lot of pressure. They're already pinging this out on the side of Na'Vi. They're like, guys, what are we going to do about this? Are we going to give this up?
Miracle top. Good question, Miracle. Yeah, the spear's going to come out. He's got the strength fourth going, but just so much attack speed with the penitence. It is going to be enough to bring him down.
Wow.
2 points in penitence is pretty damn good.
Yeah, 60 attack speed for everyone. That was a lot of damage. That was a 2,000 HP Morphling that they were just able to bring down.
Beat him up.
Yeah, this penitence build. I think this is the future of Chen.
New meta.
Future, and he has a medallion too.
You get here first, folks. That medallion's just such a nice budget amplification.
Top tower is under attack.
Run heroes down. That's certainly what you're seeing. Meanwhile, GH is going to get killed off by Iceberg. Dared to go for the power rune. And Iceberg's going to be able to claim himself that little freebie. Man, the Shadow Fiend is kind of taken off in this middle lane. They failed to gank him. He's got himself a couple of kills now as well. Iceberg's going to be very scary, and rushing the boots of travel as well to get around the map faster.
So fast. They're running out V-Tune.
V-Tune. He's going to tank the gang for Iceberg. Iceberg, though, going to blow down the Requiem, and now with the Green coming down as well. NIGMA, they're getting wrecked. They're going to lose Miracle, and now they're moving to Mind Control as well. Mind Control's going to lose his life as a secondary kill. Grody gets swooped upon by Always Wanna Fly. He will fall to the Spear of General. 3 heroes down the middle lane. A great response from Na'Vi. Not willing to let them take down their Drow again.
Oh my goodness, that Requiem into the arena. That's what we're going to be seeing a lot in this game. NIGMA, they thought they were going for that unpredictable early game play with Morphling TP middle, Nature's Prophet collapsing onto V-Tune, but that was the perfect bait target. Dangling that carry.
It's beautiful. Look at Roger in the top lane. Nature's Prophet comes in and Roger's just like, what up? My boys want to say hello to you. Drops the penitence, drops a medallion, chases Mind Control. Mind Control's just kind of confused at this point. Roger's trying to run away. Won't get the kill, I didn't think.
Oh, General's here.
I say that a spear comes through from the sidelines. General says, what's up? And takes the kill. Well, actually gives it to Roger.
SF is here too.
Boots of travel onto the Chen creeps. Hello, Iceberg. He wants to join in this party. Kuro's going to turn around, drop down the stun. General, he's got another spear. Can he find a target? target. Nice dodge out from Kuro, but unfortunately he's taken too much damage from Iceberg in the process and will lose his life now. Tornado with the EMP coming out from Wii, chasing General back, zoning out these Na'Vi heroes. But Na'Vi, this laning phase, they're looking awfully good right now, doubling up on the kill count of Team NIGMA, and also with a 2k gold advantage, and this Shadow Fiend well ahead of anybody else in the game right now.
Icebergs constantly shove lanes out, help his allies if ever a fight breaks out. Mars is feeling great. Roger is level 7.5, you know, making his way towards a mech now after that medallion. You saw him, he can solo up mind control, no problem. He's also out leveling mind control at the moment. And we
Roger, he's ahead of the Invoker.
Yes.
What?
I mean, this is crazy. Like, Roger has just had such a great time. The penitence and getting that kill onto the Morphling in the top lane just gave him so much space to just farm up. And General also creating plenty of opportunities with his TP plays. The arena. Enigma though, they need to
hole.
Definitely. They need to do something. Like this first place we talked about at the start of the game, they had to kill Shadow Fiend with the Nature's Prophet TPing in. They missed 2 kills onto him with Weeha, the solo one, and then the NP. Now you can see how far ahead the Iceberg is. They gotta make some smokes with Wee. Maybe get a kill onto this General top lane or even the Chen. Get something rolling.
Something, anything, get some kills in the bag, start the turnaround, because their net worth loss has doubled in the past couple of minutes. And now they're going to try and make this play. We leading the charge. Unfortunately, no charges on that earned, so feel great. Looks like General has read them. He's going for the TP away.
Oh,
He's going to
wow.
make it. I think it is.
Painful.
I see it at the last minute, but it's too late. They find nothing on NIGMA. Now they'll run it back to mid, but Na'Vi are very much waiting in this middle lane. They are baiting with their Drow. If they go into this, they could be in some trouble. Tornado, EMP, it's going to go from Wii. Are they going to follow up though? Looks like they are, and Always Wanna Fly is going to fly on through. He's got himself a supernova to chase them back if needs be, along with that arena. NIGMA, no, they can't fight into this, so they're going to chill themselves out.
Okay, at least NIGMA gets some space for mind control and Miracle to just farm up. But Na'Vi though, they're farming super fast. Nobody in this game who can farm faster than Iceberg. That's a bit concerning. He's almost got that Yules. Just 100 gold, less than that. Yeah, got it. So you can pretty much solo kill mind control whenever he sees him. Just Yules, ulti. Mind control is going to be a little bit afraid of that. Going for an Ags build. Whoa, when was the last time we've seen this? But it's because of the new effect, right? It entangles heroes.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good, but Iceberg wrapping around upon mind control. He could be in some trouble. The ultimate's driven through, and Iceberg going to be able to tear through the Nature's Prophet. Good night, Prophet. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they get a return kill onto Roger at the very least. GH and Wing, so they're able to bring him down, but the solo kill from Iceberg, I mean, that is exactly what you want to happen when you pick up this Yules.
Keep on building on his advantage. They do get Roger, but the creeps did not die, so the Chen is not gonna have to spend any time collecting his creeps once again. Go back, farm, or try to play on the mid tower now. I mean, Na'Vi are very happy to just farm. Not really worried at them. That being said though, they will need to make some plays once Mars or Jaw finishes their first item.
Yeah, exactly. They're happy to kind of play it slow and let SF make these plays and play behind him. And then, let's see, hit the item timings, they'll look to group up. And I'm fairly sure NIGMA have to be trying to make some plays before that happens. We're in the mid. Oh, he's got a cast a tornado, but immediate jump in from Always Wanna Fly. And the cross getting the vision on the high ground. Instead, well, they look towards Kuro, and they go with the Shadow Rays, with the damage from the Drow, and they will be able to take him down pretty damn quickly. See you later, Ogre Magi. Could have been worse, but at the same time, I think they're going to lose a tower here as well. GH doing what he can to take down these creeps, but doesn't want to get too close and risk himself dying. For Yules or something like that, so has to keep himself back. General is looking to snipe around the side with his Invis rune as well. GH realizing and hiding in the tree line. Should be okay, but this is a tower falling for Na'Vi. They take another tower in this game. A second tier 1. And opening up the map a lot for themselves. This is going to start to feel real comfy for Miracle, as lots of heroes on both sides of the game start to ebb closer to him. And that's exactly what Navi do. They move into this triangle.
Comfy or uncomfy
Radiant's
from
top
Miracle?
tower is under attack.
Well, comfy in a way that you got a lot of people snuggled up close to you, but probably not
okay.
people you want snuggled up close to you, like a packed train at rush hour.
I think the Shadow Fiend would like to give a nice big hug to Miracle.
Exactly.
That's for sure. We found dollars on a flight.
Oh, okay. So Navi actually back themselves away. NIGMA see that and immediately make the jump. They find those heroes lagging behind, and that's
And a courier.
That's
That is something. Like these are the small things that they need to do, right? It's like game number 2 pretty much. They just delay the game, keep delaying it, let Miracle get his items, and eventually they just start picking off Navi one by one. And that's Navi's problem right now. Their catch isn't absolute best at the moment. Like Mars is going for a Yules. SF also going for Yules. They don't got that immediate blink play. So they are able to still get these lanes out and buy enough time for Miracle to get his items.
Yules out. Onto the Crystal Maiden. Arena comes down as well. General just wants to try and bring down GH for the easy freebie. Well, he don't do the job though, as GH now turns around with a Frostbite and controls up General. The team of Navi are nowhere to be seen. They're just going to let General fall and get themselves away. That is a very interesting play. I thought there would be some backup there. I thought someone could come in to help him, but they seem pretty scared.
They're going to take the mid tower now too. It's a big opening. Iceberg, he's trying to make a play on bottom though. That's why he's not defending mid right here. He wants to get this Yules. Just TP's back mid.
Jumping onto mind control here though. Wow, that is a lot of damage coming out from Iceberg and Shadow Fiend. Their auras are comboing up together beautifully and shredding poor old mind control and defending the middle tier 1 tower in the process. Left with 187 HP. Not in deniable range, but still alive for Navi.
That a Roshan play here? That's what it's looking like. They're going to get the D ward too.
Let's see.
Navi.
Max penetrance into Roche with the presence of the Dark Lord at level
broke
3.
it.
In we go. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, this Roshan's going pretty damn quickly. There is no chance for GH to respond to this one. GH is just farming nearby with his freezing field. Roshan will fall and V-Tune picks up that Aegis.
Middle tower has fallen.
Scary stuff.
Huh, V-Tune got it, not Iceberg. Iceberg has a BKB? Where did this guy get all these items from? Jules BKB 17 minutes into the game. Now he's going for the blink. Does not want to throw away his life, considering he is 8-0. Normally we see Yules into BKB, blink after the Yules, but going for that safety item first. Make sure that he doesn't die randomly while making the plays.
Yep, I like it a lot.
Getting out of bottom, he's gonna get Yuled.
Do they see the Yules? Oh, doesn't quite see him in time. The tree just about covering his TP away. Ooh, Grove Bow. Could be good for Iceberg, could be good for Drow. I imagine the Drow.
Oh, definitely, yeah, Drow wants that. Most definitely want.
Haste.
Extra range is quite nice now. NIGMA, they've done a good job at plateauing this gold lead. I mean, the Roshan being in Navi's hands is pretty scary, as Iceberg's going to rock up this high ground. Kuro immediately stuns him. GH comes in as well, but he has got his BKB, which he can pop whenever he feels like it, as Wee comes in from the side, stuns up V-Tune, trying to bring him down. And this is just some poking once again.
Oh, yeah, that was actually 2 fights happening at the same time. General actually managed to find Miracle, Yuled up, pinned him to the wall without the strength work, but there just wasn't any damage available. Shadow Fiend was on the left side. Not there to help General get that big kill onto the position 1.
Yeah, V-Tune and Iceberg were busy doing other things, fighting up with some other heroes. They might be looking for Iceberg here, but this guy's got a BKB. Not an easy target to bring down in the slightest, so...
They want to maybe at least force it.
Yeah, be good, but risky.
Dire's turret has been killed.
Yeah, actually there we go. They're gonna have the BKB here.
Dire's
Spirit Vessel. That's a lot of damage onto Iceberg. He will now pop the BKB and turns around. Ulti Evoker, ulti gets popped. The Fear as well. Is it gonna be enough damage? He actually misses one of the raises. Wee gets away. That is very, very fortunate for Weeha that he survives that one. Very risky.
Not only fortunate, but they forced out the Requiem now. That's 90 seconds. He doesn't have that available, and Nigma are gonna feel very
Dire's
happy.
bottom
But
tower has
Navi
fallen.
are still smoking. What is
Radiant's
going
top
on?
tower is
Is
under
this
attack.
something that you want to do without your Requiem or the Beacon?
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I'm not sure.
It is a
but
bit
it's what they're
unpredictable.
doing.
It is a bit unpredictable, though. That is what they have going for them.
Cross trying to dodge this Navi
My
squad.
thrift rewarded.
Pioneer is
Dire's
taken.
courier has been killed.
Ooh, that's a courier with the Quicksilver Amulet and an Ogre Axe on it. About that one at all. A bit of tankiness down the drain, and that neutral item he probably wanted pretty badly.
Jaw Ranger
Cross.
chilling down here in this triangle area, pretty much taking all the farm Aegis, making sure that Miracle doesn't have any access to Ancients at all. That's gonna make Miracle a little bit sad. Every carry is always sad when they can't hit Ancients.
Radiant
both sides.
are scanning.
Sucks as well not being able to get the neutral items out sometimes when you're like too short of your neutrals, and you're just like, I could really use this cool neutral item. But you can't get to your ancients, and they just don't seem to drop on the smaller counters easily.
Tier 2 tower bottom.
Pressure of tier 2s. Roger gonna come in as
That's
well.
a-
The little creep
Dire's
army arrives.
structures are fortified.
They should be able to get this tower.
Dire's bottom
Mind
tower
Control's
is
courier
under
also
attack.
died, so it's been like he has not been able to get this Aghanims for a while now.
All eggs on it. Jesus.
Yep.
That's costly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That also drops the Wrath of Nature cooldown down to 60 seconds, which is amazing. Lets them like push the lanes out.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Indeed, but
Very
they will
quickly.
take down the tower. First tier 2 of the game dropped by Na'Vi here at bottom, utilizing V-Tune's strengths and the Aegis to secure this one. But the Aegis will be running out in 30 seconds. NIGMA, they haven't lost too much in the time this Aegis has been up. Just a single
Dire's middle
tower, I think they'll be
tower is
okay
under
with that.
attack.
And now they can probably look for a counterplay, I would imagine, once they have the Aegis reclaimed. But I think Miracle wants a BKB first. Doesn't want to fall victim to the Shadow Fiend's shenanigans.
Definitely not. That is the only way you're really gonna die, unless you get pinned by the Mars without getting your strap morph off.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Scardy queued up next for Miracle. What are we expecting Iceberg to go into as the next item?
I don't think he knows right now, because he feels great. He's got Blink, BKB, Yos, like he has everything he really needs. He's just looking for picks at the moment. Possible Kaya Sanj or like Yasha Sanj? I don't know. Kaya seems
Possibly.
a Shard. No, I don't think Shard is that good.
No.
If ever, you might just go for like Aghanims or something. But the Shard is only what 15% spell amp. Doesn't really need that.
True. True. That's not that important. It's all about just getting in, disrupting, and messing up with these fights as much as possible. Getting these raises stacked up.
Dire's top tower
The BKB
is
and
under
the Fear is very
attack.
important inside the arena as well. But it's a combo we haven't seen in a while. But that's just because Nigma's been avoiding fights. They've just been moving around the map, not really looking for engagements. But in comes Iceberg onto the Morph. He managed to get the strength morph off in time, but it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
so
He
died.
obliterates him anyway. Oh no, he
Dire's
is
top tower
gone.
has fallen.
Dude, that was damn
Goodness
aggressive.
me.
Radiant's
General
bottom
Iceberg
tower
just
is under
bossed
attack.
right in there. He had no fear of anything with that BKB. Oh wow.
Homing missile just obliterates the poor guy. He got the strength morph off as well. He didn't deserve that. He pressed the button in time, but the button was not enough. Now with 20 seconds left in this morph thing. Yeah, that's insane.
TP's bottom with the Arcane Rune. Now you get TP back top. He also has a Requiem up in 30 seconds. Again,
He goes
throwing
again,
it.
looking
No
for the
BKB
target.
though.
Sees GH, no BKB. He's getting beaten down pretty badly. Gonna have to throw down the arena. Supernova coming in as well. Iceberg being kept alive. The Essence Ring keeping him in this fight. Now the BKB's on cooldown. They've lost Kuro and Wii to the Supernova and arena combination, and now they're battering away at the tier 3 tower. Navi beaten down on Nigma's base. The buyback's coming out en masse by Nigma, and now the smoke out from Navi to try and get the whole team away. They don't want to leave any soldier behind here. They want to get themselves out cleanly, and this is a big
Radiant's bottom
strike
tower
into the
is under
heart
attack.
of Nigma. They're going to struggle to come back from this one.
They are. That is how you build a gold lead. Make the plays. get the kills, force him to buy back, control the map once again, farm everything out. Nature's Prophet was able to push up bottom, buy a little bit more time, but dude, that was so close from Iceberg to just dying there. He went in without his BKB up, and they almost finished him off. Just had like a sliver of HP before Chen managed to get some heals.
Yeah. Very,
I was
very
worried for him.
Chen heals along with the Essence Ring.
Oh, they found Wii.
Healthy enough. Uh-oh. This isn't a hero who could die right now, but I don't think he's got a choice. He will drop, and that's an Invoker dead once again. And he is firmly below Roger in the net worth count now as well. Chen is absolute boss. This is why you ban Chen versus Na'Vi, but they decide to ban the Doom this time. Maybe they might be regretting it.
Getting caught out. He dead.
Goodbye. And the Drow
Iceberg.
and the SF.
He has a full Hex, by the way.
Oh.
That's his item of choice. Get some more catch.
Cool. Arena coming down in the middle lane as they try to go into the Morphling. He does get off the Strength Morph. Doesn't have the waveform available right now, but he's just going to try and walk himself away. The BKB is available. Should he use it, but he doesn't do it in time. Another Hex comes down along with the Requiem once again, evaporating this poor puddle of water. Miracle falls once more, and Kura's going to get surrounded by Na'Vi heroes. They are snowballing the hell out of this game. NIGMA, is there any kind of defense they can muster here? VTune, he's just rocking up the high ground and hidden on the barracks. GH can't really do much about this.
Dire's
Goodness
middle
me.
tower.
Goodness me. Iceberg TP's in, joins in the Drow Ranger. That Aghanim's ult from Nature's Prophet, not feeling very potent currently.
Dire's top barracks are under
Not
attack.
against this massive, bulking Shadow Fiend.
Dire's
He goes
top
smashing
barracks
through
is falling.
the Radiant base. All
Dire's
these
top
auras, all these buffs, making these heroes on the side of Na'Vi so undefeatable. 20
some
seconds
kills
to
right now.
Kura back.
I think they still want some kills on Iceberg. He's got the blink, he's got the Hex. There it is.
Yeah, but that's oh my god. She's got smashed.
Dire's
Poor
middle
little
tower
Crystal
is
Maiden.
falling.
The Maiden no longer.
Dire's middle
As they
barracks
start
are under
smashing
attack.
away at the middle barracks now as well. There is no tier 2 at bottom. This could be Megas for
Dire's middle
Na'Vi.
barracks has fallen.
45 seconds till GH is back in the game. Oh, no. Is there anything they can do? Well, I think we're about to find out. Is there anything they can do? Iceberg could just roll forwards, get another Hex off onto Wii. Miracle going to try and jump in, pop the BKB, but it's not going to be enough to save the Evoker. He's gone for the count. Out of the engagement. Kura's going to fall as well. Miracle with the BKB can't do anything into the Supernova. They'll turn around. They'll deal with mind control easily, and that is going to be it. GG. Called by NIGMA. Na'Vi will be heading to the grand finals to face off versus OG. And they do it on the backs of a spectacular Shadow Fiend performance from this from Na'Vi. They absolutely smashed them.
They did. I mean, at the